And a pleasant Sunday afternoon. Welcome to the hub for the Women's Conference Championship game right here on SMCC TV. Mike Antonellis, Jeff Schools. We have Gus Minardi and Russ Thompson on cameras. Look at this setup we have.
I know, boy. I'm feeling really geeking out here today. This is going to be good. It's Tech City here today. We're going to try something new for the championship round, and hopefully we can pull this baby off.
All right, Yankee Small College Conference Tournament here on the campus of Southern Maine. Unfortunately, both Southern Maine teams lost yesterday. The CM teams did not. Central Maine and UMaine the Moose, the 1 and the 3 seed, play here in the women's game. And give the Moose a lot of credit. They played outstanding to beat Southern Maine.
Yeah, the Moose absolutely did a fantastic job. Basically, Lee took over in the second half. She's their best player, one of the best players in the conference by far. And she took over in the second half. She made that Moose team go. They scored at will at times during that game.
Sure did.
Southern Maine just didn't match up. Southern Maine did not match the intensity level, and unfortunately dropped the big game. But this one is going to be an interesting matchup. We're going to see them very deep. We know all the names by now, but man, Augusta's got their work cut out for them today. They're going to have to summon everything they did in the second half yesterday and do that today.
Ariante Lee had 30 points yesterday, but 18 in the second half. She did not miss a free throw after missing her first of the game, and then one late in the first half. But an outstanding performance. So do we have our lineups today?
I don't. I think we're doing lineups.
Do we have it through our...
We do.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Let's do it, yeah.
A championship. We started with 8. We're now down to 2. Here we are, the road to Uniontown, hosts at Southern Maine Community College. Today's matchup is between the visiting number 3 seed, the Lady Moose from UMaine-Augusta. And they'll be taking on today's home team, the number 1 seeded Mustangs from Central Maine. Fans, Southern Maine Community College Athletics is a proud member of the Yankee Small College Conference, which encourages and promotes good sportsmanship by the student athletes, by the coaches, and spectators. So fans, we ask you all, please support the participants, all the players, and all the officials on the court today in a positive manner. Now it's time. Let's meet the stars for today's championship contest. First, for the visiting number 3 seed, Lady Moose of UMaine, a freshman guard from Lake Charles, Louisiana, number 23, Courtney Jacks. A sophomore guard from Lisbon, Maine, number 5, Angie Fulgen. A junior guard from Monmouth, Maine, number 10, Jennifer Lola. A sophomore guard from San Antonio, Texas, number 33, Ariante Lee. A freshman center from Richmond, Maine, number 3, Jamie Plummer. The Lady Moose are coached by head coach Jennifer Laney and assisted by coach Laura Thicker. And now, the starting lineups for the home team. Number 1 seed, Mustangs from Central Maine. Starting with sophomore guard from Freiburg, Maine, number 10, Maggie McConkey. A freshman guard from Wilton, Maine, number 1, Gabby Foy. A freshman guard from Lisbon, Maine, number 12, Hannah Champagne. A sophomore forward from Greenland, New Hampshire, number 11, Susie French. And sophomore center from Bremen, Maine, number 25, Laura Sui. The Mustangs are coached by head coach Andrew Morong and assisted by Mike Swart, Sarah Morris, and Emily Moore. Fans, at this time, we ask you to all please rise as we will honor America in the playing of our national anthem. All right, fans, it's about that time. It's Championship Sunday. It's game time.
Central Maine Community College, led by Andrew Morong, Jennifer Laney, coach of the Moose of UMaine-Augusta. Jeff, Sam trying to make this a three-peat. That was trademarked by Pat Riley, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know if we can use it. Is that like the Super Bowl? You got to say the big game, 3 in a row?
Yeah.
One of those things?
Well, I said 3, but I said it with the number.
I think you're okay.
Yeah, in my head, so I'm yeah.
Yeah, we're okay then.
So they're trying for the three-peat. The men who will play next have not won since 2009-2010 season. Vermont Tech won it last year. I couldn't remember.
Yeah, oh, that's right. That was the game, I think, Machias and Vermont Tech earlier. That was such a great game that I think that you and I broadcast.
I think this is the biggest matchup right here. The tip-off, and I'm not says a steal right away by Lee, is Plummer on Suey, because she got a bunch of rebounds yesterday.
Yeah, that's going to be a huge matchup right there in the middle.
Now they triple team Lee, and Plummer wide open. You think that would be the MO for the Mustangs. There's the triple Lee. Nice pass down low and a foul. And as they attack the paint with Suey, and she'll get to the line.
And you're going to see that all game long. They're going to just go in there and try to pound that middle and force UMA into foul trouble, because that's what this deep Mustangs team does. They just go after you so much and absolutely have no opportunity to even let up for a second.
Championship Sunday here at the Hub. CM beat UMA twice during the regular season. Oh, this is cool. 2 cameras.
I'm a fan. I could get used to this.
2 for 2, Suey. And now the pressure put on. CM scored 107 points yesterday in the win. Lee, coast to coast, missed the shot, but blocks out by McConkey. UMA beat Southern Maine 75-67 yesterday. And also beat Machias. So it's the 1 against 3. Susie French, the top scorer. They were trying to find him as Floyd missed the shot. French gets the rebound, and Plummer hauls in another rebound. She had 21 in the first round game.
Absolutely spectacular player.
Good action, first minute. Thanks for joining us at CMCC TV. Mike Antonellis, Jeff Schools. It'll feel like a short day. Just 2 games.
Just 2 games today.
This is Bolgen, who never looks to shoot. Lee penetrates, and a blocking foul on McConkey.
Lee again, I think, like yesterday, a couple times during the game, Lee wasn't quite sure, thought that she was guilty of the foul, but Not so in this time.
Mariatti Lee is so athletic. A 30-point game yesterday. This is Lola, who's played well. And an offensive foul on the Moose.
Lola put that shoulder up. You're going to get called for that every single time. She put the forearm up, pushed off. That's going to be called every single time.
And the tough thing here, too, for the Moose is when the Mustangs go to the bench and they bring in players that could start. Champagne through that pick. Champagne almost got it to drop, but she'll get to the free throw line.
Great drive right there, right off the dribble, and you're going to see that multiple times. They're going to be able to go in and just try to wreak havoc on the defense. They're going to try to put people in foul trouble, and this is a short bench for UMA, so that's going to be a big issue.
Yeah, and already 3 fouls. 1 for 2, Champagne, averaging 3 points, 2 rebounds, and nearly 3 assists. Lee, she can do this. Nice defense. Champagne poked it away. But Lee can't get to the point where she tries to do way too much.
Right, she can't be the only focus because her teammates helped her get here. Got to involve them a little bit so they can gain some confidence, especially with Plummer. Right there with the top out.
Yeah.
Turns Jay.
And she could be huge. 4 points already for Plummer. Averaging 20 a game. 11 rebounds. Wild shot. McConkey puts it on the floor, tried to squeeze it to Suey, and Bolgen came away with it. You can hear you can hear Coach Shimon say, "No, Maggie," saying, "Get off." Lee, Lola from downtown, buries a 3.
Wow, big time 3 right there. Lola was wanting to do that. She did that yesterday. A couple big 3s.
Good start for the Moose in front. Foy tries to answer and does from downtown. Unreal.
This is going to be a heck of a shooting game for sure.
Jeff, I think you can say this for all sports. You get to this game, usually the best teams are there. I never believed because there's a jump ball. You can tell these are the 2 best teams just off the bat.
These 2 teams are excited to be here. They're going to start putting, right off the bat, they're putting the ball in the basket and scoring the ball. That's going to be huge early. If you can show that you can score the ball at will, it's going to put pressure on the defense later in the game.
And that will be out of bounds. I mean, Vermont Tech got off to a miserable start yesterday against CM and could never recover, losing by 47.
Yeah, that was a tough game. But look, CM does that. CM makes teams look that bad.
Good fan support here for our championship game. Sui, post up, nice move with the left hand. Gets her own rebound and had it stripped. Good defense. Down low. As Medora will probably come in for Bolgen. Well, they're going to take Lola out. Lola's get that arm wrap. Remember yesterday, she hit the floor very hard.
Yeah, she banged that elbow pretty hard on the floor. There's another out-of-bounds play.
Coach Morong not happy with that inbounds pass.
Well, he has a certain way he wants his girls to play the game, and when it doesn't happen, he gets upset.
3 minutes in. And a near steal. Good play on the ground. A jump ball. It will go to CM.
Well, CM's going to be hustling for everything on the floor right now. That's just, they have one motor. They don't know how to slow it down.
That was Jix with a great play. Look at that shot. That's great, the crowd shot. Nice pick and roll. Susie French missed the bunny and gets fouled. Haley Medora will be guilty.
Yeah, Susie's going to go to the line. Best player in the league. She's just a special kind of player. She knows what to do on the basketball court, when to do it. Absolutely spectacular to watch.
Had a season high 30 yesterday and misses the firsts. Second one is good. So 1 field goal thus far for the Mustangs, and Lee will get whistled for the offensive foul. She knows it, though. She's all right with it.
Well, Sabine absolutely did a great job of playing her feet and making sure she was there tight. Sorry, McConkey, not Sabine.
We got her 1,000 point. Oh, another pick and roll.
Boy, that pick and roll might be deadly. They keep going to that thing.
And this is what they do. Another turnover. McConkey flips it in. And a full timeout called. An 8-0 run by CM. 16:32 left first half. Championship Sunday on SMCC TV.
And me, really hope there's more to see. And I know we got bills to pay. And I know we got stuff to say. Deep down, we're just the same. Oh, why can't we just smile today?
At under $2,600 a year in tuition, SMCC gives you a lot to smile about.
Live or work in Mid-Coast, Maine, you now have a convenient, affordable college nearby. Southern Maine Community College's new Mid-Coast campus at Brunswick Landing. Apply now and pay the lowest tuition rates in New England. SMCC's Mid-Coast campus offers a degree in pre-engineering in coordination with the University of Maine, as well as courses and degrees in composites, liberal arts, business, and much more. Visit SMCC online and see what opportunities are available in Brunswick. Southern Maine Community College. Get started.
At the conclusion of this game, they'll name the offensive, defensive players, MVP, then the runner-up in the championship trophy. So 5 awards. Another whip away. This time it's French. An 8-0 run here by CM. Susie tees up a 3. It falls through.
Boy, she gets a shooter's roll right there. That looked like that was going to roll back out, but went right back down through the zone, and all of a sudden, quick, just like that, 7-point lead for CM.
Boy, this is tough. Lee is on the bench with 2 fouls. Lola sneaks through, lobs it nicely to Plummer, who missed the shot. She was wide open. French able to snatch it on the far side, down low. Suey, nice spin. Gets another rebound, had it stripped by Lola. This is Plummer. Well, Plummer had it. They're going to get Foley on a foul.
Wow. That looked like pretty good defense right there. Plummer's going to go to the line, get 2 freebies.
This is just like yesterday. Suey's dominating on the boards, but missing some shots.
You got to put those bunnies back in. And look, we looked at it, both of the Southern Maine teams, both men and women, missed so many up close. Those are just easy buckets you got to take advantage of.
Jasmine Ramos, Lexi Larson, Samantha Bruce, in from McConkey, Foy, and Champagne. They have terrific guards. Both the teams do, the men and the women. CM. 6 for Plummer, 3 for Lola. Lee's on the bench, has not scored. They're down 5, so if they can weather this, UMaine, they can make a game of this.
Well, that's the key. You got to weather it, and that's awfully tough against the team as strong as CM.
You know, arguably the best player in the conference, because Lee's a good rebounder too. Suey post up, had it knocked away, gets another rebound, and missed 3 times. Just having a really tough time finishing, Jeff.
She's going to have a rebound total that's going to go through the roof here pretty shortly, because she just picked up 3 right there. But yeah, you've got to put home those easy buckets. Those are missed opportunities.
Yep, 6 rebounds, 5 misses.
Missed opportunities are the biggest problem. You got to take advantage of it. You have to.
And speaking of that, a missed opportunity there, as the Moose turned it over. Ramos, good dribble penetration. Getting Bruce open for 3. And Jix the rebound, and Jix got hit. Susie French, her first foul.
Well, CM plays physical, too. They got no problem playing the tough game down underneath.
Well, I really feel for the SMCC teams that I know they're here. I saw some of them here watching. It's going to be tough.
Well, bottom line is they played tough.
They did.
They didn't go out on a whimper.
10 seconds.
They really played hard, and they're hosting the tournament. So, as we figured they would be good sportsmen, they showed up here on Sunday.
Coach Laney is pleading, saying, look at the shot clock, but the shot clock was at 20. But I don't think that's the official. It's the referees.
Right, absolutely. Referee does their count.
And his own Moose. McConkey got right through it, and then it's off French.
Well, you can see they're trying to run that little backdoor baseline cut. It's worked a couple times here in the early going.
And a travel.
Boy, they're trying to slow down. They can't get ahead, and they're only down by 5 here. UMa's got to take a deep breath here and just realize they're still in this game. They have the ability to easily get back into the game.
Good play by Jix. Yeah, Arianti Lee still on the bench. 2 fouls, no points. And a bump on Ramos.
Ramos tried to get position and couldn't. She angled her shoulder. Couldn't quite get ahead of Lola there. Ramos is such a good defender.
She is.
Her feet are always moving. Gets in a great position.
Plummer double teamed out high. Lola baseline. Sneaks through and gets it to go. Jen Lola with 5 points.
Wow, great job right there just to get around the corner.
Larson stops and hits. It's Lexi's first basket. I thought yesterday their bench came right in and gave them immediate energy when they needed it. Plummer all alone, kisses it off the glass.
Look at that. Plummer all of a sudden picking right back where she left off. When Lee didn't have a big game in the first round.
Lexi Larson bombs it through. Quick 5 for Larson off the bench.
My goodness.
She had a nice game yesterday. They're going to get Lee back in. Good play by Philly. Medora was looking in that spot the whole time.
Yeah, absolutely telegraphed. Foy was able to just step right in there without too much of a problem.
Lobbed into Lee, who was playing with 2 fouls. Nice little roll by Plummer, and she'll get to the line. Good play.
Boy, a great play. You talk about, we had seen some pretty well-executed pick and rolls early on here by both teams, so doing a fantastic job.
Yeah, sure, there's some overplays. That's how you beat them. And that one drops out for Plummer, who had 37 in the first round game against Machias.
Boy, she was just, Lee wasn't really hitting her shots, and Plummer picked up all the slack and put them in this, helped put them in this game.
She has 9. Lola has 5 for their 14. 6 players have scored for CM. Ramos goes baseline on Lee. Lee really can't challenge her that much. And she does. I don't know why. Yeah, Coach Laney's saying, what are you doing? You just get yourself out of the game.
She's going to have to sit now for the next 13 minutes.
It makes more sense just to give up the layup.
Yeah, give up the layup. I think she thought she could get the ball, but made a poor choice there. She knows it.
Yeah. I mean, with 13 minutes to go in the first half, you let her have that. I'd rather have 21-14 and Lee on the court than 19-14 even.
Give up the point.
Yeah.
The point is not a big deal at this early stage of the game.
So I almost missed both, but I'd still take the points and Lee. Jix out of control. You don't have your point guard in. And Larson then almost threw it away. Good tip by Lola.
So now, big task now for the next 12:51 for UMA is to keep tight with their best player on the bench.
Larson again, and Lexi is having quite a day. 8 points off the bench on 2 threes. She is a terrific shooter. And then another foul here on Ramos.
Boy, that's her quick 2 for her.
And Champagne and Sui come out. I mean, this is the advantage.
Yeah, you just rolling in 2 more players that can run with anybody.
Loose ball, nice steal. McConkey gets it from Champagne, flips it up and in. Goal for McConkey and a full timeout. It is blown a 10-point lead. Central Maine, it's Championship Sunday with the Hub on SMCC TV.
You live or work in Midcoast, Maine, you now have a convenient, affordable college nearby. Southern Maine Community College's new Midcoast campus at Brunswick Landing. Apply now and pay the lowest tuition rates in New England. SMCC's Midcoast campus offers a degree in pre-engineering in coordination with the University of Maine, as well as courses and degrees in composites, liberal arts, business, and much more. Visit SMCC online and see what opportunities are available in Brunswick. Southern Maine Community College. Get started. Go places.
And me, I really hope there's more to see. And I know we got bills to pay, and I know we got stuff to say. Deep down we're just the same. Oh, why can't we just smile today?
At under $2,600 a year in tuition, SMCC gives you a lot to smile about.
Central Maine trying to make it 3 straight Yankee Conference championships. They lead by 10 with 12:20 to go. UMA has their best player, Ariante Lee, on the bench with 3 fouls and no points. And that will be a walk.
Turnovers, and Central Maine is going to do that. Central Maine is going to force turnovers. And right now, you know, with your best player on the bench, you got to be smarter with the basketball. You're down 10 too. It's going to be a tough road.
And I think at some point, if it gets worse here, as McConkey drives on Bolgen, good defense, I think you put Lee back in and just gamble. You can't save her for what? Chicks. I mean, if you get to the 5 or 6 minute mark and you're down 15 or 16, you almost have to play her.
I think you're right. At that point, you got to roll the dice and hope that she can keep you close.
Another turnover. UMaine now with 9. French all alone. That's the layup. 8 for French, 8 for Larson. Lead is 12. No one slapped away.
That just gets to be too easy at some point, you know. You're just not being able to push. You got to make it a little tougher for him.
Bolgen takes a 3, short. And they'll get Larson back in for 4.
I mean, just look at the rotation. I mean, all of these kids that CM's bringing in are good players, are really good players, good scorers.
French able to beat that overplay. Champagne thought about it. Good drive, but missed the shot. And then Bolgen had it ripped away. French, loose ball. Bolgen just held that too high and then dropped it behind her head.
Yeah, and it got ripped right out of her hands, and you got to take care of the basketball.
11 minutes to go. UMA needs something. They're down 14. See Coach Laney just telling her, "Good, settle down."
They were doing just fine with Lee on the bench. They were down by 5 and playing really well.
Yeah, it's 14-5 run. It's 14-9. Lola misses. It was also 7-3 UMA at one point. So 25-7 run. But that's what this team does. We've seen that.
Oh yeah, no doubt about that.
NBA 3 for Larson. Why not?
And Kansas, I mean, just absolutely spectacular shooting. Those lines, they don't need no lines.
Lexi's 4 for 4 with 11 points already, and a jump ball will stay to UMA.
Boy, they fired up a lot.
Larson's hit 3 in a row from downtown. And making a good case for MVP of the game. She wants it right now.
They want to take home the trophy at halftime, let alone let it go the full way.
Biggest lead for the Mustangs is right now 17. Let's see if the Moose can try to settle down. They can't hear. French stops. And Susie's piling up the layups. And another timeout. And I think you put Lee back in. It's 19 points. You're getting to the 10-minute mark. I get she has 3 fouls, but I mean, there's no tomorrow.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think at this point, you're spiraling right now.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to be 20-point lead. Another 3 minutes, it's going to be 30 if Lee sits on the bench. Yeah, you got to roll the dice. If she fouls out at halftime, you know you're giving it your best shot with your best players.
I get there's a lot of time left, but to me there's not. I mean,
this is a championship game.
Yeah.
This is the last one. You got to put up or shut up right here. And if you go down and your best player is sitting on the bench for more than half the game, you know, you don't know if you put all your bullets in your gun. You don't know what you have.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough.
Because in 2 minutes you can get to 25.
I wouldn't want to make that decision.
No, I wouldn't either. And on our defense to Coach Laney, she didn't commit the 3 fouls. So, I mean, but it's tough. You know, you're trying, I understand Lee's position too. You're trying to make plays. As Jick throws up an air ball. That's what great teams do that. They force you into mistakes. Suey wide open. Another easy basket for the Mustangs. And the lead is up to 21. 32-7 run.
That's unbelievable. And that's what they do to teams. Even the really good teams. I mean, Suey's already got 6 rebounds.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Early on, and that led directly to another 4 points. So.
2-on-1 here. Medor. Nice pass to Bolja, and Bolja walked.
Unforced errors. Mental mistakes right now by UMaine-Augusta right now, unfortunately. But again, we got to be clear. It's not criticism. This is what CM does to lots of teams.
It is.
You look average.
And look at Swart and Arnold haven't even played yet, and they're coming in. French with another strong drive, and she'll get to the line. What a drive by Susie French, who has 14 points in the first 10 and a half minutes.
She is absolutely fired up. She wants this. She wants this bad.
Yeah, this is her last. Well, not her last conference game. As the winner gets,
I think you're pretty sure they're gonna, if they win this game. But even if they didn't, they probably would get that large bid. They're that good.
Fouls on Jix. French is halfway to her season high 30 points, which she accomplished yesterday. 15 in 10 minutes.
She's pretty good.
Yeah.
She can play.
And Medora loses it, another turnover. That's the 14th already. That was pretty much yesterday. Wasn't Vermont Tech on pace for
they were.
A ridiculous number? Coming up on 9 minutes to go. Arnold in. She's 5. This is Larson, who's not missed a shot. And Plummer with a good block. 9 minutes left first half. And Lola, a blocking foul. Coach Moran agrees.
She was moving, but not by much. She almost set her feet down. Arnold's really small too, boy. That's brave to take that kind of charge.
That's her first. And now penalty on both sides. Only Lola and Plummer have scored for UMA.
That's crazy. Unfortunately, they just can't get the ball into anybody else.
Lola 2 for 2.
She's a good shooter. Now you just have to rely on her too much.
Larson again. Switch. 14 for Larson. 4 threes. And another turnover on UMA on the far side there.
Yeah, that you just can't. That's 15 already in this game. Unbelievable.
Yeah, so I think yesterday Vermont Tech was on pace for 60, weren't they?
Yeah,
Didn't we say that number? Or 50? Or?
I think you're 60. I think you're right.
Swart for 3. Big side rebound. How about McConkey flying in over Plummer? Larson's feeling it. And we have a double foul.
McConkey and Lola going at it.
I think that's what.
Boy, she gets fired up, doesn't she?
Yeah.
It's like the entire team just has this one speed, and it's on overdrive.
McConkey and Lola on the double foul. Arnold open for 3. Sword fighting. Plummer traveled, falling down.
Yep. Got to call that.
When you catch the ball, yeah, you can't do that.
No,
because you're off your feet.
You're moving. You're off your feet.
Referee explaining that to Coach Lane. I think she wanted to foul. Foley for 3. She's hit one of those today. So that's a crazy thing. Foley, one of their best three-point shooters, has won, and they have a 25-point lead.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. They're that good?
Yeah.
This is no joke.
Back of the bench. Nice play. For that, we have the time there, too. That is really cool.
Yeah, we're loaded for bear today, boy. Tech Geeks dream right here.
Medora missed the shot. Swart, quick outlet to Arnold. Swart gets it back. She can shoot that long distance shot. See? They're 7-3 already.
And that's the thing that makes them so deadly, and will make them deadly. You know, we'll give them an opportunity at the national championship, is that they can shoot. And teams that can shoot can have success.
Now the jump ball goes to CM. And their fan base here fired up.
Big time trip down from Auburn. Spot is full.
And they're like sharks, too. They don't care what the score is. French steps back. Missed the 3. And they rebound out of bounds. I mean, they want to make it 60-point lead. They don't care.
They got no problems with rolling this thing up. I mean, and nor should they. You know, you have that large bids that need to be taken care of at some point. You got to show just how good you are. I mean, stop them, you know.
Jix has not scored, hasn't taken many shots. She takes one here and hits. So Jix hits a 3. And a foul. Chance for a 4-point play.
Yeah, 4-point play right there. You got to like that opportunity.
Second on French. She'll come out for Larson. French wants to know, what did I do? She was polite about it. Referees don't mind that.
No,
they don't mind if you ask. Nice roll by Suey in the paint. Little jump hook. She missed another shot. Another battle on the floor. Another jump ball. This will go to UMaine.
Well, UMaine's trying, but they just wave after wave coming back in the game for CM. Hard to combat that with your best player on the bench.
And we have something.
Not sure what's going on.
Shot clock, I think.
Reset the shot clock.
Or they put it to 26, I think. I don't know. They're close. We can hear mostly everything.
Sometimes we can catch it.
Jix, top of the key, will back it out. 6.5 to go. And another turnover. Boy, I tell you what, UMaine really started this game in a good way with a 7-3 lead. So it's been a 41-12 advantage since for CM.
Yeah, I mean, they had the opportunity to just keep the ball rolling, but
goes for 3.
So 19 turnovers will do that to you.
And Arianti Lee's played 7 minutes. Probably, you can argue, the top player in the conference. Obviously one of the tops, first conference all-star, and 3 fouls, no points. Look, she's been on the bench a long time.
Yeah, she's going to have to come out early in the second half for warm-ups. Get warm again.
Yeah. Nice roll. Medora put it on the floor, and it spins in.
Boy, nice pass right there by Plummer as well.
Baseline Bruce. Turnaround shot. That was off Bordeaux's hand.
I mean, Augusta has a short bench anyway. And now you put your best player. Oh, nice play by Lola right over there. And then you put your best player on the bench for most of the first half. It's a bad position to be in. Any game, let alone championship game against the best team in the league.
Yeah. Plummer out high. Jix rolls to the hoop. Nice shot. Sui the rebound and then fell over Jix. This is Larson on the fast break. 4 steps back for 3. And low and long rebound. Also, too, this is Lee's last game. So maybe if you play her here and gets a foul, she's not going to play much. Does extend her game, I guess. Like you said, it's a tough decision. I mean,
I wouldn't want to make it.
No.
But I like your suggestion. Get under 5 minutes. I would take a chance to bring her in there.
Yeah. And you just
try to knock 5 or 6 points off the lead.
And now we'll go to UMA.
But Lee's in her warm-up top, so I'm not sure that she's thinking about getting up anytime soon.
Now the CM crowd that's listening doesn't want to hear this, but I mean, you do want to see the best players play. I mean, it's too bad that had to happen here. And that's off Bogan, but that's what CM does. They create fouls.
Yeah, they make good teams look really bad. I mean, it's unfortunate, but that's unfortunate. They're just that good.
And the fire that's lit under them for the entire 40 minutes is impressive to watch, too, when you hear live. And see how their bench is. Sui with a stop. And missed the shot. She'll get some free throws.
I mean, she's tough down there. If she puts pressure on you. She's got 4 or 5 inches on most of the opposing players, and she's going to eat you up down underneath.
Second on Haley Medor. Sui with 4 points, averaging 10 on the season. She had 15 yesterday, including 11 in the second half. And misses both. I think UMA would love to go at a half down 15 or so. Plummer missed the 3. Sui, another rebound. Her 8th. Oh, nice pass. Champagne missed it on a great pass from Bruce.
Boy, that was set up. Looked like I was going to bring the house down if that one had hit.
4 minutes to go. Men's game is next. Championship Sunday here at the Hub. Lola for 3. Belgian trying. Champagne comes up with it. Good tip. Yeah, we'll go to UMA.
UMA's still fighting. They're not down. They're not out of this thing. They got a little bit of energy left for this. They're not going to give up.
CM in the College of St. Joe's in the men's game next. That one's off Jix. Sui with a steal. And gets help. Plummer taking Foy, and a good block by Plummer, but that's an advantage for Foy. She's a lot quicker. Good defense by Plummer.
Plummer did a great job of closing out because it looked like Foy was just going to roll right through and not get challenged. And nice block by Plummer. Plummer's no slouch. She's played great this tournament. She really has.
First on Bruce, and 10 fouls, 2 shots. Lola, her first miss from the line. Go for 2. Got to make those.
Yep, you got to take advantage of the freebies every time.
Foley, good drive. Good ball fake. And we'll get two. Good move by Ford.
Yeah, threw the shoulder fake and got a couple players in the air, but I think it's going to be on Lola.
And it's Lola's third.
Yeah, you got to think about taking her out.
4 points for Foley. Came in averaging 15. That's crazy looking at the scoreboard, and they're close to 50 points.
They are a machine.
They won yesterday 107-60 over Vermont Tech. And have a 25-point lead with 3 minutes to go. So they're about 23 minutes away from their third straight trophy. Let's see if UMA has a saying in that. Belgian missed the three badly. It's really tough playing though without Lee.
They got to get some better shots than that. You got to have better looks. That three's not your best look against that tough team. And I know they're not giving you much, but
Foley, good look. Swish. Foley has 8. And that's how many threes they've hit in this half. UMA's hit 2. They're 8 for 15 shooting a three, and that's an offensive foul. Ooh, no? They're conferring here.
Yeah, that's an offensive foul.
Travel
before the foul.
.22 turnovers for UMaine-Augusta. Plummer leads them with 9 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 blocks. French is 15. She's on the bench. Larson on the bench with 14. Foley takes care of business, but missed the shot. Suey, but she says finally.
Able to put one back up and in, but a great cut and a great drive by Foley. He just curls right around her defender, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Suey with 6 points and 10 rebounds. Plummer thought about the three. Medora did as well. Lola says, well, I'll take it. And another rebound for Suey. This is Swart coast to coast, and she walked.
Yeah, she kind of started like she wanted to shoot and then got caught, and by then it was too late. That extra step happened.
Medora did a good job. She kind of stepped to it and stopped and made her uneasy.
You know, that's what the CM does. They make everybody uneasy. It's not a comfortable feeling when they're playing their tough defense.
That one is off Lola. Champagne able to come up with a steal, and Lola looked like she wanted to foul Champagne. Offensive rebound, Samantha Bruce, and then cleans up the 2 points. And the lead is 32 as we come up on the final minute of the first half. Plummer, no good. And Suey with another rebound. 12 for Suey in the first half.
And she's been big down underneath in the block. She's just such a difference maker down there. UMA has not been allowed to do anything underneath the basket.
Larson slides it down. Oh, nice twirl there by Champagne to get it to Suey. And she's saying, man, I just can't get those shots to fall, but she'll be at the charity stripe. That's the third on the door.
So UMA is going to start the second half with lots of foul trouble, and they've already got a short bench. So
yeah, they'll have 2 in the lineup with 3 and 1 on the bench with 3. So I was just thinking the same thing.
It's going to be it's tough because then you can't play the kind of defense you want to play underneath the basket, especially. So you got a feeling the second half is going to be a whole lot more of Laura Suey.
8 points, 12 rebounds for Suey. Think about it. UMA has 16 rebounds as a team. Suey has 12. 30 seconds left. Medora wants the ball. Plummer, good looking shot, limbs out. And they can play for the final shot, and that's what Coach Malone says. What an impressive first half by the Central Maine Community College Mustangs. Good drive, the stop, and a shot made by Bruce. 2 seconds left, and Lola won't bother. That will do it. First half is over here in South Portland, Maine, home of the Southern Maine Community College Seawolves. Today it's the home of CM. They're leading by a lot.
CM brought the crowd with them from Auburn, and they brought the pain early, where they just started raining down threes and shooting from everywhere on the court. And Laura Sui plays big in the middle, and Alianta Lee, the best player on the Moose, get early foul trouble and has had to sit for the better part of that first half. So that's a bad combination for the Moose. The Mustangs can smell blood in the water and can smell that championship trophy.
57-21, Central Maine shot 41%, 23 turnovers in the first half for UMaine-Augusta. Susie French 15 to lead all scorers, 14 for Lexi Larson, 9 for Augusta as Jamie Plummer. Jeff and I will be back in about 10 minutes or so for second half action of our Championship Sunday on SMCC TV.
SMCC offers a remarkable education, a great value for the dollar, whether people are looking for a job immediately after they graduate, or if they want to go on to four-year study. I think that SMCC can get them where they need to go.
Here at SMCC, we really try to streamline the process and make it easy for everyone to apply with not a lot of barriers.
We'll have both a paper application and an online application, so you can go right to our website and fill one out, and that can get the process started for you really easily.
Applying for financial aid is actually very easy. There's one form, it's available online, and by filling it out, every student would qualify for a minimum of a student loan.
This year, we awarded over $150,000 in scholarships to about 150 students.
We are the least expensive school in New England, and certainly our costs attract many students because they can start here and then finish at a four-year school, but pay half the price.
Between SMCC's 45 degree and certificate programs, you can find just about anything you need for any industry or anything you'd like to do.
The faculty at SMCC is second to none.
This is a wonderful school. And one of the things I like about it is that the faculty, the staff, all the people involved are really committed to helping students succeed.
They're really awesome. If you need help, no help here. It's really great.
The largest math classes we ever have are 30. I think it's fair to say every instructor will know your name.
This is the ideal spot to be teaching marine science classes. I'm on the coast of Maine. I'm teaching small class sizes of no more than 24 students in any of my classes. It's a very interactive approach to learning, and we have this gorgeous setting on Casco Bay. Can't be beat by any other campus in the world.
At SMCC, we have the only American Culinary Federation accredited culinary arts program in the state of Maine. We get job offers from all over the place, all over the Maine, New England, other parts of the country. There's more jobs out there than we have students that graduate the programs.
I have calls on a weekly basis looking for good, skilled people. I can put all of my students to work that want to work, that have the time to work.
We have a new campus opening in Brunswick. Our campus in South Portland continues to grow. We're going to be significantly larger, but more importantly, we're going to make sure that we give every student the quality education they need.
If you live or work in Mid-Coast Maine, you now have a convenient, affordable college nearby. Southern Maine Community College's new Mid-Coast campus at Brunswick Landing. Apply now and pay the lowest tuition rates in New England. SMCC's Mid-Coast campus offers a degree in pre-engineering in coordination with the University of Maine, as well as courses and degrees in composites, liberal arts, business, and much more. Visit SMCC online and see what opportunities are available in Brunswick. Southern Maine Community College. Get started. Go places.
McKernan Hospitality Center. It's the home of the Lodging and Restaurant Management program here on campus. And we're also the home of the Conferences and Events Department on campus as well. The McKernan Center is a working hotel and conference center. They really are truly high-end hotel rooms. and every single one of them has a view of the water. We have everything from small meetings hosted by the president or officials here on campus.
Retreats, business lunches, meetings. We have groups that come here regularly every week for a breakfast meeting.
Weddings for up to 150 people.
We do family gatherings. We do birthday parties. Just about anything that wants to take advantage of this wonderful facility.
That's not the only thing we do. We do press conferences. We do full-scale conferences during our summer months with rentals of classroom space and auditorium space.
It's pretty much full service.
We really just look forward to having people of all different types of groups come and stay with us and experience what SMCC has to offer.
You and me really hope there's more to see. And I know we got bills to pay, and I know we got stuff to say. Deep down we're just the same. Oh, why can't we just smile today?
At under $2,600 a year in tuition, SMCC gives you a lot to smile about.
When you come here, it really is like coming into almost like an extended family.
The campus is very community-like here, where you can walk across this campus and see people in the coffee shop. You can see the same people in the lunchroom, and they'll all say hi to you.
Everybody here is so helpful. It's a great community, basically.
Most students choose to live on campus because they really want the college experience. You know, they don't want to live at home with their parents anymore. They want to meet new people and, you know, really enjoy college.
They get a full college experience here. Also having housing here gives students a live away from home college experience while attending a much less expensive community college.
One of the best parts, I think, about living on SMCC's campus is that it's so close to the beach. It's probably one of the most beautiful campuses that you could live on. Students can ride the bus for free.
It's so close to Portland that if I wanted to go shopping in between classes or go get something to eat, it would just be a short trip over the bridge.
Music, movies, there's shopping downtown.
Southern Maine Community College Athletics offers 7 intercollegiate athletic programs: men's and women's soccer, men's and women's basketball, baseball, softball, and men's and women's golf.
As soon as I came here, basketball was the first thing I wanted to sign up for.
I actually am on the golf team.
We feel there's a little bit of everything for every student that goes to Southern Maine Community College.
A lot of the same people are doing a lot of the same things and share a lot of the goals that you have. So once you start here and you get swept up in that, it's really easy to feel like you're at home.
Center for Student Involvement and Leadership oversees all of our student organizations on campus, clubs and activities, our student government, our honor society, our student newspaper.
I'm part of the Student Senate. I'm actually the Public Relations Secretary.
I'm involved with Political Science Club.
We also have a number of trips that are planned through the different departments here on campus. So Culinary Arts does a trip to Austria every year. The Criminal Justice Department does a trip to Ireland. And this year the Arts Department is doing a trip to Paris.
If you want kind of a close family-related school, like where you know everyone, small classes, great instructors, and great view, got a pretty good match if you like that stuff.
You're watching Southern Maine Community College Seawolves basketball. You're watching the Yankee Small College Conference Elite 8 live from Southern Maine Community College in South Portland, Maine. You're watching Southern Maine Community College Seawolves basketball. You're watching the Yankee Small College Conference Elite 8 live from Southern Maine Community College in South Portland, Maine. You're watching the Yankee Small College Conference Elite 8 live from Southern Maine Community College in South Portland, Maine. Southern Maine Community College She-Wolf. You're watching the Yankee Small College Conference Elite 8 live from Southern Maine Community College in South Portland, Maine. You're watching Southern Maine Community College She-Wolf basketball. You're watching the Yankee Small College Conference Elite 8 live from Southern Maine Community College in South Portland, Maine. You're watching Southern Maine Community College She-Wolf basketball. You're watching the Yankee Small College Conference Elite 8 live from Southern Maine Community College in South Portland, Maine. You're watching the Yankee Small College Conference Elite 8 live from Southern Maine Community College in South Portland, Maine. You're watching the Yankee Small College Conference Elite 8 live from Southern Maine Community College in South Portland, Maine. You're watching the Yankee Small College Conference Elite 8 live from Southern Maine Community College in South Portland, Maine. You're watching the Yankee Small College Conference Elite 8 live from Southern Maine Community College in South Portland, Maine. You're watching the Yankee Small College Conference Elite 8 live from Southern Maine Community College in South Portland, Maine.
Mike Antonellis, Jeff Squires, Championship Sunday on the campus of Southern Maine Community College. Home of the Seawolves. You see their logo right in midcourt. But today, the Central Maine women's and men's basketball teams have a chance to bring both trophies back to Auburn. Well, for the women's team, they're saying we want it just to stay there. It'd be their third straight Yankee Conference title, and they're leading by 36. And a foul right away. Lee is starting this half with 3 fouls.
And she has to. I mean, you got to have your best player on the floor.
and just hope that you get them. You can get her deep into this half and knock some of these points off the board.
Maggie McConkey misses the first. McConkey with 4 points. Belgian her second foul. Lee did not score. French offensive rebound. So he missed 2 free throws, and Susie says, I'll take care of it. And does.
She's awesome. She just always puts herself in a smart position. There's a steal, just about a steal.
Lee did not score. First conference all-team. And still is not as she misses the layup. Foley steps into 3. Offensive rebound, McConkey. Too strong with the left hand. French grabs it. Quick 4 for Susie French. And the lead is 40 for Central Maine. Lola from downtown. Got it.
Big shot, and she's going to be needed here in the second half. They're going to knock off some of these points. Look at that.
Wow. 6 points in 1 minute, 3 seconds for French. 21. She's playing her 2 best games, Jeff. And back-to-back when she needed to.
It's unbelievable. She just got so much talent.
Plays nowhere to go.
Plays such aggressive. Look at that, another steal.
That's her second. Down low, Suey, nice roll to the hoop with the left hand. 8-3 run, UMaine-Augusta. 18:26 left. Yeah, we'll keep it here. I really like this, and thanks for doing this today, bringing the cameras over. And
you know, we got to try something new every once in a while. Championship Sunday, you got to bring out the big guns on the big day.
And you rigged together that clock on our.
We did, yeah. We got full presentation mode here today. Almost like we know what we're doing. Almost, not quite.
Second game will be Central Maine taking on the College of St. Joe's. It should be. I mean,
well, it's going to be an athletic game is what it's going to be. It's going to be a lot of running up and down. There's going to be some big jams. I guarantee you there's going to be some jams. But it's going to be physical. The battle inside for rebounds is what I can't wait to see, because it's going to be a tough. I don't want to get anywhere near the paint.
I think a big factor in that game too will be the guard play of CM, because they are very quick against some bigger players. St. Joe's is so big, so they might be able to use some of their athleticism against their guards.
Well, that's going to be their biggest challenge, is to keep the athleticism of the Mustangs out of the paint.
We made a nice pass to Plummer, and we're going to get a foul. Yeah, holding foul on French. That's Susie's third. Well, we're looking for help. Really nice step back shot. Short did a good job to create.
She still has not got on the board 2 minutes into the second half. Oh, great over the top pass.
Yep. And are we going to get a foul? Okay, a foul on UMA.
Yeah, that was not on Susie French. Only Jick's second foul.
And the sharpshooting Lexi Larson enters the ball game. 14 first half points for Lexi, including 4 from downtown. Lee comes away with a steal. Wing side is Plummer. Lee trying to create something.
Just not being allowed to.
And hits a three. So Arianthi Lee is on the board. I'd really like to see her have a good second half, because it's her last game. And you know it's going to be tough for us. Shot is missed. Larson jumps to the ball. Suey in the paint again, and she got hammered. That's Lola's fourth.
Well, just as important as Arianta Lee is for UMaine, Lola has been a big pickup. She's drained a few threes and played big inside, and now she's going to have to take a seat for at least the next probably 5 or 6 minutes anyway.
Nice pass. Good ball fake. Suey gets through the drop. She's having a monster game. Another steal. Lexi Larson, 16. .40 to go. Lead is 42. Tipped up.
Boy, they just relentless.
Yeah. Good word for it. Suey. Back out to Foy. Plummer picks up Foy. And slapped away. Foy saying, I got fouled.
Nice job by Plummer.
Now, Courtney Taylor has not played. I saw her foot in a tub of ice first couple days here. She's in now, 34.
Got to get some time in the championship game.
Bruce back in. Ramos in as well. That might be a good project down the road, to sit in a tub of ice to experience what professional athletes go through.
I always look at that thing and wonder how.
I've seen a lot.
How do they do that? How do you get your mind right to do that? It looks uncomfortable.
It is. I think you do get used to it a little bit, but I don't know how much you could.
No thanks.
Plummer, nice move with the left hand off the glass.
Wow, that's a nice curl right there by Plummer. Got in good position. Knew where she wanted to go. Took it.
40-point lead. Larson penetrates and gets fouled by Jix. That's her third. We mentioned this in the first half. They're going to be out of players here.
Well, that's that's 3 players now with 3 fouls and 1 with 4. So that's they're about 6 minutes from being in deep trouble. And I believe it's a technical and a free throw if you have to use a player that's fouled out.
Pretty good game for Larson. We'll have to check her season high. She has 17 off the bench. And thanks to the internet, we can do that easily. Yes, it is season high, and it comes in the championship game. That 3 is off by Jix. Do want to thank the Yankee Small College Conference and everything they provide for us on their website. Jeff and I have the iPads out.
What a great tool nowadays, huh? I mean, just in-game live stats.
I love it. Ramos, couple of fakes, gets her own rebound, puts it on the floor, gets another rebound. 15 minutes left in this championship game. All Central Maine, as that one's out of bounds. I know I'll have a computer for broadcast, the iPad, using my phone. It's bad.
We're becoming slaves to the technology in sports, no doubt about that.
But it's a help. It's a great tool. Is this one short?
Yeah, Lee just can't get on track. She's trying to make a difference, but Central Maine just isn't allowing it.
Nice spin move by Bruce to get free. That was pretty.
Oh, boy. What a great job. Just kind of floated towards the middle, and all of a sudden, bang, it was right gone.
And bang like that, a steal. And a chance for 5 points very quickly, and then a foul on Arnold. McConkey and Suey will check back in. CM bench has 26 points. UMaine has 2, but, I mean, they don't have anybody on the bench. Plummer trying to set the pick for Lee.
You know, they tried the pick and roll, but it just not there.
Nice catch by Plummer, had it knocked away. Arnold back up top. Bruce wide open, sends it up. And out of bounds, UMaine ball.
Just such a deep team, and they run 12 players, almost 12 players seems like, and not a one is a bad player.
And another steal. Arnold, good pass. McConkey flips it up and in. 6 for McConkey. Ashley Arnold has played well off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, she's a great player from EL.
Yeah, McConkey fouled Jix and then apologized. She plays hard. McConkey. Champagne back in. So we will have all the ceremonies here live. We'll live after.
We'll absolutely run the ceremonies. Want to recognize the kids who are getting their awards after the game.
And Lee will get to the line.
Get good reviews of the video.
Oh, good.
Out in internet land.
Nice.
So people checking us out.
And we welcome the UMaine-Augusta audience in Central Maine. Thanks for joining us. Mike Antonellis, Jeff Schools. And we thank Gus Minot and Russ Thompson running the cameras.
Doing a great job. Really doing a great job today.
And today's it. I'm a little sad. This will be our last. We'll be back next year. And we've talked about this a lot, and we just love coming here. It's
a great community event. You know, I dig this thing so much, being around here and the energy that.
It's very fulfilling, Jeff. It really is. Yeah. You walk in here, it's just everybody's so nice, and Arnold sends it up. I mean, we're relatively new, our second year, and everyone so nice to us. That goes a long way.
Oh, yeah. No, these are good people over here. That's why I like giving a little bit of pub to these guys. It's well worth paying attention to.
Sue with a good steal. Back to Suey, off her hands. 12:48 to go.
She's having a game and a half today.
Lee penetrates and kisses it home. And she's so talented.
Yeah, she's such a good player.
Have to see if she is playing somewhere else after UMaine-Augusta. I could definitely see how she could.
Oh, yeah, she's got the talent, no doubt about it.
Yep. Champagne in top.
Off the glass.
Their first field goal. And that one out of bounds. Turnover 30. The UMaine-Augusta, McGunkey, French, and Foy, the starters come in.
I mean, you just look at the amount of points racked up just in the last 3 minutes, and then the starters are going to come back in. What's going to happen then?
Nice move by McConkey. Missed the shot. And then she gets frustrated sometimes.
Yeah, that's a frustration foul. She's going to have to sit. That's her fourth. Larson's going to have to come right back in. Again, not losing much.
She doesn't want to come out no matter what the score is.
Nope.
I don't blame her. Loose ball, French. Do we get the timeout or the jump ball? Nope. It'll be a jump ball. Well, we talked about this too. I mean, CM is thinking of Uniontown, PA as well. So in this kind of game with the score, I mean, you just mailing in at the end. I mean,
no,
they feel like they've got a lot left to go.
Their ultimate goal is to take home a national championship, and they want to do everything in their power, be consistent, be hardworking, continue that hard work to make sure that come Uniontown they're going to be there and be able to perform. And so they're not going to change the way they play here in the last 11 minutes of the game.
No way. That one, a wild shot. Plummer the rebound, and Plummer got fouled. Good point by Coach Moran. He said if there was a rebound there, that foul doesn't happen.
Well, and he's not one to mince words here. He's going to tell his kids what he sees that they're doing wrong if they're not doing something that they need to do. And I think they appreciate that.
Yeah.
I mean, because he's helped them get to a certain point. And there's a reason that they're so successful between the talent of the kids and the coaching staff. All goes hand in hand.
13 for Plummer. As we creep up on 11 minutes to go. The CM on their way to a third straight Yankee Conference title and a trip to Uniontown, PA. 5 to shoot for the runner. And Medora the rebound. This is Plummer. Nice defense by Foy. Really good defense.
Yeah, Plummer did the little curl way too far out. Got pushed out a few feet.
The shot by Larson. Janelle Thornley is in as well. Swart will re-enter. Heck of a season, though, for UMaine-Augusta. I mean, Coach Laney, great person, really friendly.
Hard-working team. That's what she built. She built a team that works hard and plays strong. Gave Southern Maine fits all year long.
Bolgen missed the wide-open layup. Nice catch by Champagne. Good fake by French. Step back, 3, money. 24 for French, her second three-pointer.
So fun to watch.
She has 9 this half. Lola short, and it will go to CM.
Such a confident player. I mean, I don't know if I've seen a woman in this league with as much confidence as she has when she takes the court. It's just she gets out there, she knows what's going to happen.
I'm thinking she's probably going to get the MVP of the tournament.
I would think so.
She's 10 of 13 shooting today, 7 rebounds, 2 steals, had 30 yesterday.
I'd be surprised if she didn't.
French in the corner. Tipped around. Swart got it right back. Larson has been feeling it today from there. French tips it and gets it. And then lost it. She made a heck of a play to come up with that. Deep 3. Off the mark by Lola, and Larson the rebound. Larson hit her first 5. She's 1 of 5 since. French on the drive, gets fouled on the way through. Jicks with 4. French will shoot 2.
Coach Morong now is starting to get some of his reserves who don't see a lot of playing time in.
Yep, we're going to see Diana for the first time. 15. Bruce is in. She's had some good minutes today.
Spectacular team to watch. I mean, it's 4 days in now. You run out of things to say about it because, I mean, what else? They're just a power machine.
And Diana comes off the bench. Her first second, she gets an offensive rebound. 8:49 left.
Coaching staff is so solid too.
It is.
They're such good people. They really want to help these kids improve their positions in life and try to improve that through basketball.
Nice cut by Ford, but Plummer stepped in front. Ariante Lee on the fast break. And a good play over the top, another steal for Susie French. 31st turnover for UMaine-Augusta, and Jamie Swart with the kiss off the window.
Foot is not off the gas pedal.
No. 47 points. And Lola is done. That's her 5th. And she's frustrated, but that looked like the right call.
Yeah, it is. She played tough. She was really good.
Yep.
Last 2 games, game against SM, she was nailed a couple big 3 that really put SM in a hole, and had some bright spots in a otherwise tough game here today.
She fouls out with 10. French, strong move. 27 for French. And we have a couple whistles. 30-second timeout called. Oh, no, full timeout. So we'll take it with 7:49 left. CM on their way to their 3rd straight trophy on SMCC TV.
If you live or work in Mid-Coast Maine, you now have a convenient, affordable college nearby. Southern Maine Community College's new Mid-Coast campus at Brunswick Landing. Apply now and pay the lowest tuition rates in New England. SMCC's Mid-Coast campus offers a degree in pre-engineering in coordination with the University of Maine, as well as courses and degrees in composites, liberal arts, business, and much more. Visit SMCC online and see what opportunities are available in Brunswick. Southern Maine Community College. Get started. Go places.
And me, really hope there's more to see. And I know we got bills to pay, and I know we got stuff to say. Deep down we're just the same. Oh, why can't we just smile today?
At under $2,600 a year in tuition, SMCC gives you a lot to smile about.
27 points for Susie French. She'll sit, 7:40 to go. As the Mustangs are on their way to a three-peat, Jeff.
Yeah, they deserve it. They've been the best team all year long, right from the first game of the season. They had a power. They've been powering through the conference all year long. They've made good teams look really bad, and just so deep, so confident. Travel there.
Yep.
But they've worked hard for this. This is not just you show up and you grab the
I
game.
think that's what people lull into. Yeah, when you're good, the reason you're good is because you work so hard.
Yeah.
You can see that, and I've done a lot of their games. Nice move by Lee. Oh, boy, they're going to say it was not the block.
Not sure how much of the body was there.
Yeah.
That was a pretty darn good block right there.
When you go through a season, too, and you're mauling all your opponents, too, I think that mentally you're bringing that every day. That's not easy either. I mean,
no, it's not.
Look at a team that gets beat by a lot. That's mentally hard, but you got to stay sharp.
And you don't stay mentally tough, and that's the hardest thing. You need to stay mentally tough when you are playing that kind of game, when they're really, at some points in the season, just not a challenge.
Yep.
And that's hard to do. That's really hard to do.
And I think they have goals, I'm sure, individually and against teams that they feel like they have the advantage. 7 to shoot. Lee with a little leap, 2-on-1. Oh, and Diana came over the back and knocked Plummer away.
Yeah, she kind of just rolled Plummer right to the ground.
First on Abriana Diana.
Resetting the shot clock again, looks like. A lot of conversations this weekend between the table and the officials.
Plummer missed the first. Men's team getting ready. This is Bruce. Penetrates, stops, and it falls home.
What a cut by Bruce right there to get through the key, put it up off the glass.
I think she's played well off the bench. Her and Lexi Larson.
She's played great.
Lead is 50. Spins out for Lee.
Nothing wants to drop for the Moose.
Coach Lane just said the same thing. So we can't get the rolls. Nice stop by Bruce. Lee comes up with a rebound. Lee, tough shot. Arnold comes away with a rebound. Foley from the free throw line. Well, they seem to get all the rolls.
They do.
It's crazy,
It
isn't it?
rolls up on the back, falls down, right back through.
Wow, this second half, 29-15 in favor of CM. 5:15 left. Wide open. Two chances there for Bruce. A third chance.
Reverse style that time.
10 points for Bruce. 54-point lead for Central Maine in a championship game.
Boy, when you come to a game and want to play unbelievable, you pick the right game. Absolutely put it down. Oh, look, they served notice first minute of the game that they were here to play hard. And I don't think it's a surprise to anyone that's seen anything to do with this team all year long. They're very serious.
Yeah.
And they have a singular focus. And they executed it right from the first whistle today. There was no bones about what they were going to do.
We get Taylor in, along with Arnold, Ramos, Larson, and Champagne. This is Ariante Lee. Nice little move to get to the glass. Plummer the rebound. Moose wanted a foul.
4:15 to go before CM raises their third in a row. Amazing that the program, what the program has done the last 3-4 years
Yeah.
up there. Just hard work.
Yeah, and the one thing I never get, and I look at the Duke analogy because I saw a great documentary on Mike Krzyzewski, and I know a lot of people hate Duke and all that, and I've been to Durham, and where that place, I mean, it's not a great area, and I'm not knocking on Duke, I'm just saying that it took that person to come in there when the program wasn't good. And he built that. I mean, he created that dominance, and I admire that.
Well, you're asking for a certain level of competition. You're asking for a certain level of compete level. You're asking somebody to, I want you to, this is your job, I want you to do your job. And they've got kids that are willing to buy into that process and have succeeded at it.
Syracuse, too. I mean, Jim Boeheim has been there. But you look at this school, I mean, Central Maine Community College in Auburn, north of Portland, 45 minutes. And it's the people at the top that are able to build something and get behind something.
Well, that's it, too. You got to be given the resources. You got to be given the resources to go out and get it.
But at some point there has to be trust because these programs don't just start dominant. At some point they're not good. And voices come in and say, hey, if we do A, B, and C, this could happen. And you're seeing this program under great leadership. Dave Gagne, Coach Barong. And look what they've built. And also, they've done a lot for kids. Does a lot for the kids in the community.
Absolutely, it does. You give somebody an opportunity to continue playing the game that they love in an area that is it's a healthy environment. There's a lot of good programs up at CM, like they are here at Southern Maine. It's just a great atmosphere to be in. You said it yesterday, family atmosphere.
And here at SMCC, Russ Thompson and I, during the halftime break, Russ was admiring that view out there. Of the baseball field, isn't it great with the ocean?
You kidding me? Home plate, you're looking at the ocean. You know, I would get distracted, I think, at some point.
It's a beautiful view from up high. Those airplane shots. Good drive by Ramos, and it drops home. Now, Jasmine had not scored until now.
Done everything but. She's played awesome defense and had 2 or 3 shots at it down the other end of the first half, but finally able to put one home. Frustrated by the foul there.
They're on their way to 100 points again. Lee sinks the first.
He's probably not going to hear it because he's busy, but I have to give a shout out to my partner in crime at my day job, Channel 6, because I usually am supposed to be working at this time of day, and he's just informed me that it is a very heavy news day.
Yeah, I saw there was an accident on the
Yeah, and then apparently there's a resort in Ogunquit that's been evacuated because of CO poisoning. A bunch of people have gone to the hospital, so yeah, it's not going to be good for me Monday morning.
Yeah, but you're doing a community job here today.
I am, and he was very supportive of it, or he wouldn't allow me to do it, but I'm going to take it. I'm going to have to take some guff tomorrow.
It's nice of Mr. LG. We won't say his name, right?
Yeah. No, this one's TV.
LG
couldn't. LG, you want to read a text? Let's read a text. Let's read a text. I'm going to read a text directly from LG. Maybe when you come back to work for Channel 6, we can talk.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That's LG right there for you. LG's giving me some.
Well, my job with the Sea Dogs, you should see sometimes the grief I get when I get to the ballpark, because our front office staff gets there early. And I don't do that anymore. I used to, and I'll roll in 1 o'clock, 2, and every day. Oh, nice of you to show up.
Ain't it awesome?
Yeah.
Just spectacular when you have people that love you.
Yeah, I usually say, well, membership has its privileges.
Yeah, I'm still too young in the membership guild. I'm low man on the totem pole, so I'm pretty lucky.
14 for Lee. 2 minutes left. Diana makes the way up. Her first points.
I think now that their focus is to get to 100, and they'll call it a day.
They got the awards here. Lee with a nice move. Rebound Ramos. Ramos coast to coast.
Wow. A long way around. That's a good job right there by Ramos.
98-46. So Central Maine Community College, the women's side, on their bench, they can turn around to the men and say, your turn now.
Ain't that something?
They can talk.
Yeah, they can talk. They can talk for about 20 minutes before the men get their shot at it.
Now, we're around SMCC a lot, and we see how close that those teams are. Same with Central Maine. Not all the schools. I mean, I like how they really support each other.
Yeah, They absolutely like to talk to each other and get each other motivated.
1 minute left. And Diana, 10 seconds, said, oh, she forgot. She said, it slipped my mind. Well, good to see that no one is fouled out either for UMaine-Augusta as Jix makes it. I mean, we don't want to see it come down to 4 players.
Yeah, and that's That's a tough road when you got to, like I said, I think in this league it's a technical and the ball. So
that's crazy. I've never seen it at college, and we've seen it almost happen a lot. 7 to shoot. Into Taylor, turnaround shot. Ramos, and they get 100 points, and they wanted it badly. You can tell.
Yep.
You're exploding the bench. What a way to win a championship game. With 107 yesterday, they won by 47, and they're up 52.
Didn't think that was possible, though, do yesterday.
4 seconds. Plummer, and that will not count. And for the 3rd straight season, the trophy remains in Auburn. That says it all. Congratulations, the Mustangs are the best team in the Yankee Conference.
How cool is that? Absolutely spectacular performance.
And congratulations to UMaine-Augusta, a phenomenal year.
Huge win yesterday, obviously against the Seawolves. That was big, and they deserve to be here. They earned their right to play in this game.
Pat Riley trademark three-peat.
They have done it. They absolutely done it. And look, we got Queen playing. Come on, we're cliche fest all the way around.
And they're going to cut down the nets.
Now, some of the best parts. Let's go to PA announcer.
As well as individual awards. So we ask you to stay tuned for the award ceremony. And once again, congratulations to the Central Maine Mustangs.
I guess we'll go back to them when they announce the awards here. Thought he was going to go on the mic for a little bit, but I guess he's setting up the award show here. And we'll keep it right here.
Okay, 27 points, Susie French. 43% shooting for CM. They created 32 turnovers. Jamie Plummer led the Moose with 17. Arianti Lee, good for her. She finished with 14. And but I think UMaine-Augusta has. I know it's tough right now. I get it, but they played phenomenal in this tournament. They were the 3 seed. They upset SMCC.
Yeah, they absolutely deserve to be here. There's no doubt they deserve to be here. They worked hard and played a very tough game against SM. SM had their opportunities and unfortunately didn't follow through. And they deserve to be here. But look, this CM team's pretty much of a juggernaut. And I'm not sure there was anybody that was going to be able to take this team down in this league right now. They were fit to take everything off. So.
Okay, fans, at this time.
All right, here we go.
Individual awards before we mention the team awards. We're going to ask you bring your attention to center court. We have the Southern Maine Athletic Director, Coach Matt Richards, who will be giving out the awards. The first award of the day today is the All Defensive Tournament Award. The All Defensive Tournament Award is going to the freshman guard from Lake Charles, Louisiana, number 23, Courtney Jix of UMaine-Augusta. Congratulations, Courtney Jix, number 23 for UMaine-Augusta, for the All-Defensive Tournament Player of this tournament. Now it's time for the All-Offensive Tournament Player. All-Offensive Tournament Player is going to, she's from Central Maine Mustangs. She's a freshman guard from Wilton, Maine, number 1, Gabby Foy. Congratulations, Gabby Foy. Gabby Foy is the all-offensive player of this tournament. And next up, we'd like to announce the tournament MVP. This player comes from Central Maine Mustangs. Sophomore forward from Greenland, New Hampshire, number 11, Susie French. Congratulations, Susie French, on being the tournament MVP. certainly a player that's always moved around with full-heart enthusiasm. Congratulations, Susie French. Well-deserved tournament MVP. At this current time, I'd like to give a presentation for the runner-up award team that fought hard to get here to the championship. We ask head coach of UMaine, Jennifer Laney, and your captains, can you please come to center court to accept the Yankee Small College Conference runner-up plaque for an outstanding season and outstanding play during this Yankee Small College Conference Elite 8 Championship. A big round of applause for the Lady Moose as they fought hard during this tournament. Congratulations to your runner-up in this championship game. We congratulate Coach Jennifer Laney and her team. And next up, we'd like to have a presentation for the Yankee Small College Conference Elite 8 Championship Award. We're asking head coach Angie Morong and your head captains to come here to the center court to accept the Yankee Small College Conference plaque for an outstanding season during this tournament and the whole season in the Elite 8 Championship. Congratulations to Coach Morong and the Central Maine Mustangs on their championship. Okay, ladies, now it's time to take down your necks. Another congratulations to the champions, ladies of CM Mustangs. Congratulations, champs.